Okay, today we're going to be using TinyScan to scan a document into Store&Search, your Store&Search account. TinyScan is an app available for Android, Windows and for iOS, iPhone. We're going to be using the Android phone for scanning, and the settings should be similar on all three phones. Okay, so we get our phone and we select the app, TinyScan. I've already scanned some documents, but we're going to go into the settings first before we scan anything else. So we select the top left hand side of the screen and you've got your settings. Now what we have is, by default, we're going to select A4. You have different sizes, but we've already selected A4. Default process, we don't really want it in colour because that will affect the quality of the image that we scan and how we retrieve the document when we search for words later. So we select black and white. We're not going to use Wi-Fi settings, and that's pretty much it for all we need to adjust for today. It's a fairly simple application. So we then click the scan icon. We get our document. We have auto flash settings here. We hold on a flat surface with clear lighting the scanner or the phone above the document you're going to take the picture of. When you've got the image in the viewfinder, click on scan. The image is loading and it allows you to adjust it. Now, what you have here is a grid section. The grid section allows you to adjust, to crop the document. Now it's pretty much okay as it is. We don't really need to adjust the image. So we can see we've got a tick there. It's A4. The image is completely within the grid. Click tick and we accept the image. If we want to adjust the contrast, the brightness, we can do. You have 5 settings, varying to really dark, really light. This is on mid setting. Again, it's down to the individual choice, but that image is pretty clear. So we click tick and it's now accepted. We can give the document a name. Now this is a post office receipt. We can either leave it as a new document, but I'm going to call it post office bill. Accept that. That's now gone. Now we've got our document, we can now email it. So we're going to email it to Store&Search, which is the way we process documents for you to be able to search them later on. So we click the share icon. Now on the Pro version you can email to me. On the free version you have to type in the email address, but once you've done it once, your email should automatically remember the email address you sent it to. So I'm going to click email for me because this is the Pro version, the paid for version. And once I've put in my email address, now my email is paul@Blackbox Consulting. So my email starts with letter P. So on Store&Search we have A to Z settings for emails for processing documents that we receive. Now I'm going to use the P setting. So p@store&search.co.uk. And once I've saved that once, that will remain in there. So if your email is, for example, Elaine or Joe at whatever company, then obviously you select the J at Store&Search or E at Store&Search. So I've saved that. I'm now going to send it via my Gmail account. Automatically you can see there now it's populated p@store&search.co.uk and it's come from my email address. Now click send. Message is now gone. It's now been received by our server.